Alright y'all, what's going on guys? Back again with another video, back again with another video, back again with another video. So when you see this gorgeous and handsome face, might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So today's video, I've got some ton of hype news to share with all of you guys and gals. So basically, we're going to talk about the next community day, since we already know that this month is actually featuring Chikorita and Shiny Chikorita. A lot of people are not enthusiastic over that. I'm not either, but it's still, hey, it's still a shiny, and we're still trying to get out there and actually get some more shinies. But we're going to talk about next month's potential next community day and what Pokemon it's going to feature. Hopefully, so this is what they're talking about. If you haven't already heard, this is what they're talking about. Also, we're also going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about the new EX Raid boss also. So, it's a ton of hype, because obviously they're already releasing Mewtwo as regular raids, coming up for, I believe, this month. So, yeah, so basically, we're not going to jump into that video now, but we're going to jump into that video right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so basically here, we're going to talk about the leaked roundup about Deoxys coming to the EX Raids as the new raid boss. So, basically, Deoxys and EX Raid and Beldum Community Day is what we're going to be talking about. This is already a ton of hype. So, basically here it says, yes trainers, this ain't no news roundup. The only official confirmation we got here on any of this is a push notification on iOS users, unaccompanied by any of Niantic's official sources making a full detailed post. Although this will be updated once that does happen, mind you. At the time of this writing, there are no tweets and no updates on Pokemon Go Live. So let's dive in. We got to get the hype train a-rolling. Alright, so here it says Deoxys EX Raid Boss. First things first, yes, you read that right. Reddit has been blowing up around 6 p.m. PDT with reports of iOS users receiving a push notification alerting them with, "Are you ready? The Psychic-type mystical Pokemon Deoxys is coming to EX Raid battles." This was then followed with photo evidence from the likes of Angel_on_mine_shoulder and Unknown Halo. Also, finally, you have a video crop up on Twitter here. So basically, if you want to see that, you can actually check that out. So basically, what they're saying is Deoxys is coming to, or there's a great chance that Deoxys is coming to the EX Raid as the new raid boss. And it only makes sense because Mewtwo is no longer going to be a part of the EX Raid system because he's coming to the normal raids. So that's pretty good. And because also Gen 4 is about to drop, so this is already a ton of hype. So obviously we need that new EX Raid boss. We need the new EX Raid passes. Now, there's no word yet on Pokemon Go Live, which is Niantic's personal website. But obviously we need a new EX Raid boss, and it's already going to be Deoxys. Everything is already being leaked, and but that's not to say that it's actually coming to the EX Raid. But everybody's talking about it, so basically because it's already being talked about within the leaks. So basically, let's jump into the rest of this. Now, as you can see, someone had got a tweet saying, "Are you ready?" Now this is what they was referring to. The Psychic type mythical Pokemon Deoxys is coming to EX Raid battles. Shouts out to Team Mystic. And now on Reddit, also it says here, "Are you ready?" It's basically saying the same thing. So it's on Reddit. It's on all of the leaks. It's on this site right here, PokemonGoHub.net. And so obviously Pokemon Go Live will be sending it out to us pretty soon, but I'm going to cover it before anybody else does, which they probably already have. But anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm sharing this with you all right now. So let's jump into the rest of this. Alright guys, now before I continue, please excuse the background as I'm next to the bus stop. Anyhow, as far how good this news is, it is a mixed bag. It will finally be a change of pace from the usual Mewtwo raids and make EX raids fresh again. Now, additionally, it is interesting to see Niantic take on allowing Deoxys the raid system. Now, I made a video about this quite some time ago because we thought we was getting Deoxys then, but now we're getting Deoxys now because, like I said, Gen 4 is rolling around soon, and yeah, so Deoxys is basically a Gen 3 Pokemon, which we were supposed to have been getting, but now is our chance to get Deoxys, and that's pretty cool. We still got a few other Pokemon we still need, like Kecleon and Clamperl and things like that, but that's no here or there. So basically, we'll hopefully be able to see those Pokemon around the time Gen 4 starts or drops. So basically here it says, additionally, it is interesting to see Niantic take on allowing Deoxys into the raid system, considering that they do have it labeled in the announcement and in the GM as a mythical Pokemon, as well as it having multiple forms. Now, the multiple forms of Deoxys is basically the attack form, defense form, speed form, and the regular form. So we have a chance to probably catch all four, which will actually blow up the whole EX raid, because I know a lot of people want all four. So this is probably going to be pretty good, and yeah, so it's all fresh, it's totally new, and so yeah, be prepared, trainers, to go out there and actually do your thing and catch those Pokemon, or those four forms of Deoxys. Now, on the flip side, it is a Pokemon. Oh, it as a Pokemon is lackluster. Currently in game, as of a Game Master check at the time of writing, Deoxys has no stats, standing at a whopping 1-1-1, and is assigned bad moves: Zen Headbutt and Counter for fast moves, and Swift, Zap Cannon, and Psycho Boost for charge moves. For context, it is being a Psychic type would mean that its best moveset is Zen Headbutt and Psycho Boost. Now, Psycho Boost is indeed its signature move, meaning there is hope Niantic buffs it upon release. Now, don't forget, just like they did with Lapras, I believe Alakazam, Mewtwo, they nerfed all these Pokemon. So, I mean, it's pretty terrible that Niantic keeps nerfing all these Psychic types, but, you know, what can you do, right? So, basically here, for context, it is being a... I'm sorry, I actually lost what I was reading at. But anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. So anyway, meaning there is hope Niantic buffs it up upon release. Okay, but it is the worst Psychic move in the game currently. 70 damage in 2 bars with a 4-second cast time. Now, your Wobbuffet with Miracle is equipped with a better charge move. Alright, it says there is, of course, no indication on how Niantic is going to work things with Deoxys. It does have 4 forms, which again does not help, as the forms are all odds in their own right. Some being defensive tanks in a meta where legendaries can't defend, or a glass cannon that can be shattered with a few hits. We will follow up with an update on stats and a guide on all this. However, never fret, reader. Few sites have definitely concluded all of Deoxys stats for all its forms, as you can see in even our own database. It is just the 1-1-1 that is currently in the Game Master. However, as we all know, that it is not what the final stat composition will be, and as stated, we can find that out by using existing formulas, varying the shenanigans by Niantic and running the numbers as promised, and verifying with some others that calculated them. We stand at these stats for each form. Now, these are all the stats, basically. So you got Deoxys attack, Deoxys normal, Deoxys defense, and Deoxys speed. The attack, defense, and stamina, and max EP, I'm going to read off. For Deoxys, the attack form, you got 414, 46, 100, and max EP of 2244. Deoxys normal is 345, defense 115, stamina is 100, 2749 as the max EP. Now, Deoxys defense is going to be 144 attack, defense 330, stamina is 100, max EP of 1978, and Deoxys speed. The attack is going to be 230, defense is going to be 218, stamina is 100, and max EP of 2505, which is actually pretty strong, but it's not that strong where... Because to be honest with you, slacking is actually a lot stronger than that, and that goes all the way up to somewhere near 5,000, and that's pretty crazy. Again, a full guide will be following this. However, it should be said that even a rudimentary comparison to other popular psychic types can show that none of these forms really come up strong, especially with the abysmal 100 stamina shared by all forms. So you just read through this. You can pause it if you want, but these are basically Deoxys attack, Deoxys defense. This is what they're going to look like. Deoxys speed, obviously, and then Deoxys normal. So these are the 4 forms of Deoxys, and it's just going to be cool to capture, but it's not really going to be that strong, and that's what it's looking like here. So basically it's just going to be another collectible, which is actually, it's still good because you still want to fill out your Pokedex. Now here it says Beldum Community Day. Yes, thanks to some detective work from a user on the Self Road, using a back-end method similar to what discovered the Bulbasaur Community Day early, there have been assets found for what appears to be a placeholder image with Beldum on it. So basically we're going to be talking about Beldum Community Day. We're going to be talking about Beldum Community Day, which is actually slated to be released sometime next month as a part of, like I said, Community Day. Now, I've been waiting for this for a long time, just like everybody else has. Well, I'm thinking, because everybody's been talking about they want shiny Bagon, shiny Beldum, and so forth and so on. So, with that being said, we have to basically, we're just going to dig into this. Stay tuned. Alright guys, now before I wrap this video up, we're going to talk about this for next month, because like I said, this month is Shiny Community Day. I'm sorry, Shiny Chikorita Community Day. And for next month, everybody's talking about, some people are on Twitter are saying they don't want Beldum. I actually prefer Beldum because I want that shiny Metagross, even though Metagross is not really a strong, it's a strong attacker, but it's not as strong as it possibly could be. But yeah, so basically here it says, we say placeholder as the likes of other Community Day Pokemon have had different backgrounds to accompany their typing, although this seems to be using a default background that we have seen for other Community Days. Now, essentially, this will not be the final image, but it is a placeholder found on Niantic's Google Cloud storage for their site. It houses all their assets, even including things for their other games like Ingress and items that company they acquired, Evertoon. For those curious enough or wanting to see the code for themselves, here is the inspected source and the actual links it was found on. So if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to actually check that out. So for those hoping for a Ghastly Community Day, which it'll make sense because remember, every time October comes, because Halloween is in October, we've had an event with the ghost types. So obviously we're probably going to get something that involves more ghost types, and since we're getting Gen 4, we'll be seeing events that has to do with like Miss Magius, which is the evolved form of Miss Mischievous, which is the Gen 4 Pokemon of Miss Mischievous. So with that being said, we might see shiny Miss Magius, shiny Ghastly, and so forth and so on. And so this will be something new. But this is another reason why people don't want Beldum, because it doesn't make sense, because it's not a ghost type, it is a psychic steel type, and people rather Ghastly because it's ghost type, and I understand that. So I would actually like to see shiny Ghastly, which was actually a blue color. So anyway, it says you might be disappointed. However, for those that were hoping those Meteor Mash assets we found would come to fruition, you are in luck, as it appears at some point we are destined for a Beldum Community Day. So basically guys, before I wrap this up, we're basically going to be seeing Deoxys as, more than likely, because it's not official on Pokemon Go Live, which like I said is Niantic's personal website, but obviously with all of these leaks, we're going to see it at some point. The drop of Gen 4, whatever, but we're basically going to be seeing Deoxys as the new EX raid boss, taking over for Mewtwo, and we're going to be seeing sometime next month, or if not next month, the month after that, because they might actually change it up with Ghastly, but we will be seeing sometime in the near future a Beldum Community Day. But it looks like it is going to be set for next month, which is October. So guys, basically that's going to wrap this video up. Make sure you guys like, comment, sub, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Comment down below, smack a like on this video. Press that notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest videos. Make sure you guys also turn on post notifications so you can also stay updated on my latest videos. And as always guys, peace and love, stay blessed, keep your head up, and remember to always, always be blessed. And I'm out. Peace. Yep, when I heard that sound, just as he was about to disappear. Got him, Celebi. Well, hey, confusion, dazzling gleam.
tickle, this feeling.